Hello everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure everything is leveled out correctly and we get audio from everything that needs audio. I could possibly bring the game up on the game itself. So 1 second. Switch over to game. Sorry to chat. There we go. $35 on that end plus 75 here should be good. And probably bring this back down to like 30. Alright, I know it's a bit late, but welcome to the Mockingbird stream. I'm your host as always, the ace mercenary mecha pilot from beyond the solar system, Mockingbird. Today, well, without all the pleasantries, we are doing more ZZZ content. And I did want to do a little bit of rolling from everything I'd saved up beforehand for Vivian. So without further ado, let me just roll right into it. see what I did there. See what I did there. Okay, I'll see myself out. It took me going this far to have first S. Okay, Vivian. Chat. Is this Squadron? Is this where Vivian? Is this the part where Vivian finally, learns that we're Fathan? We finally figured out right here, right now. Does she come home? She's, I think, 9th, so we can wait. Dude, it's like chat. Does she know?
Whether it's catching ducks or finding cats, I'm here to help.
My boy Seth, look at him. Look at him. Bacon, what's up? Welcome in. Glad you could be here. Oh shoot, who is bro getting? Hopefully this is Vivian. That's it. I hope you're having a great day and are having a even better evening and night. This is 5. I was about to say hold on. Vivian possibly sits at pole number 9 here. Hopefully. Let's go. She knows. She finally understood we are Fathan. She finally believes we're Fathan. Just gonna take a quick screenshot. Alright. We're balling. The king of gotcha is here. His name is Mockingbird. And would totally, absolutely try to murder me if he knew. I mean, he doesn't care much about ZZZ.
Count me in.
But the fact that it happens more often than not is kind of funny. Well, that being said, I did go to like 30 pity, but I did not lose the 50-50. The question is, I have just barely enough. Hold on, actually, single shot. Let's see if we go here, we get a few more. I don't play or pay much attention to ZZ. Yeah, that's fair. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is fairly interesting, and the writing has me relatively hooked, so I'm here for it. But I take it this means the lady with the mask I was rolling for is no longer up. Lady with the mask. The one before. Oh, Trigger. Yeah, she's no longer up. You have to wait for her banner to roll around again. And I don't think they've moved. Actually, they might have moved her onto. Oh, wait, why am I going through this? Do they put her on stable? That's a good question. Soldier 11, Grace, Lycon, Arena, Kaleda. No. So, no. Okay. So you would have to wait for Trigger to come back on a different banner. Unfortunately. Ooh. Hey, double A though. It is okay, we take these, it's fine. You're like 8 times away from guarantee. Oh, you were so close. You were so close. Yeah. You know what? It's okay. You'll most likely roll back around relatively soon, I think. I have no guarantee or basis for this. I'm just saying to, you know, pray. Damn, we really gotta go to 20 for this, huh? It's like every time I've like rolled in ZZZ, I always have to go down this far. I have to go even farther. Okay. 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 Double? Okay. 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 Right. Right. This is both. This is just a double Vivian W engine. I've never got a double W engine pull. Okay. Let's go. That's one. That's one. Oh, that is so cool. W engine, please do it again. Please do the thing again. God, that's such a cool effect. Monkey brain, shiny new thing, see? Monkey brain satisfied. There's Seth's W engine again. I said a lot of those. I should double check his W engine's level. Double W engine. I rarely lose 50-50s in CCC. Like, what is this? This track does go really hard though. Please, you try. Come on. Yeah. Control. Alright. Now that we're done with that, doubles is fucking crazy. I never expect to get doubles personally. Like for me, praying for a double is like praying for a miracle. Alright, I have a little bit left. Sure, give me that money. I like money. Oh, wait. Money. Let's see who else is on banner. Jane Doe is actually really cool as as an operator to have on team. I've got her put on my PubSec team. I don't have Chingy, so that's kind of why I threw Jane Doe in there. She's pretty cool. She's got like a double. She's the only character with like a double dash, or like dodge. And like when she dodges, it looks like she glides around on the ground using her knives. It's really fucking cool. But Vivian has skirt jets. It's weird. It's weird, but it's fucking cool. Like, I don't know how to explain. Okay, agents.
Eradicate all evil. Numbers ahead.
If you need help, Starlight, it's
You want. Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Right, forgot simp. Simp for Phaeton. That's a lie. I didn't forget. I remembered. And it's hilarious. But yeah, Bacon, is there any other gotcha that you're looking into, like? So I imagine you got other gotchas that are like more pulling your time. I think Genshin might be one of them, right? I think we had a at, not lengthy, but a quite at length discussion about gotchas. Can I craft? I can craft 4. It's not enough, is it? Not enough. Okay. I will have to wait.
I would never turn down Lord Phaeton.
Okay. I mean, this girl needs a hug, so honestly, that's fine. Equip. Overclock something for once. Should overclock some of these, or maybe 1 or 2 of these at least. And there we go. And then everything else I'll have to look at later. Just because I don't have the time for it. But I do have trigger. Look at Mask Lady, look at Trigger. She's so cool. I love how like she really plays up that like sort of big sister aesthetic. Regardless of like she's not girl failure either. She's very dependable, very solid, very reliable. But she does have her moments of like she flubs and you get to see it. It's very Gap Moe. It's very good. Makes her very endearing. I gotta keep building up the W engine and discs. Her skills I think are fine. Crit damage at 50% and the crit rate at 36.5%. I could probably go higher, but I don't have everything filled out either.
I am the Eye of Obel. This is the path I follow. Standing by. One needs nothing to fear.
Needs...
Let's take a break.
cinema. There we go. Oh, hey, Piper full. Let's go. Man, I should have played more to make that last temple. You could have. You could have. But it's okay.
Sleepy.
Like,
You want to test standing by? I would never.
Only the brave will win. That's me. I've got your back.
like, she is so cool. She is so cool. I remember watching her release trailer, and I really fell in love with her. Just due to the sheer fact that, like, she has that like, she's very much that, like, calm, cool professional, works well under pressure, but also is willing to be a bit funny. I should prioritize someone for my team anyways, and this is Cope. Yeah, you should prioritize someone for your team. Yeah. Listen, it's fine. You'll come back around. When Trigger comes back around, you'll be ready. Be ready. It'll be great. It'll be 100% great. And then this is the part where you start stockpiling mats, so that when you get her on the next time she rolls around on her banner, you can just max her out. Okay. Miyabi. Here we go. So too, just like I did for Ayaka back in the day. Exactly. See, now we're cooking with gas. Last flight was super romantic. Wait, that's one in every. No space. Yeah, honestly, that was me with my teams, with my like account a while ago. It's like all I had was, I think,
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Juyuan. I had Seth, and then I got Jane Doe. And I went, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a PubSec team, and I ran that team for so long. Like, Juyuan was originally only my one like 5-star character. Then I got Jane Doe, and that made it like I made that team two 5s and a 4-star, which was Seth.
This is the path I
And then I started rolling like
You
mad.
have my complete support.
Got Tsushiro Yanagi,
Eradicate all
got
evil.
Miyabi, and then
I take a deep
Call me any.
Asaba came for free.
Clock out.
So I've done a fair amount of rolling, but I've also done a fair amount of just relying on the free units given to me.
head numbers. Which standing by.
We fighting? I've got your back.
No, wait, I remember. Okay, Belle, let's go. Wise, you're a bit late today. I had a long chat with Vivian. I see. Well, it's getting late. You should call it a day, Wise. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. That felt like 5 seconds. No, that felt like a whole 5 seconds. Wait a minute, please. Wise, Vivian contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. Besides her, Hugo and Lycon, MB, who we recommended before, will be also joining this operation. She explained the details when she'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? Vivian and the others will protect me. We're good. Alright, with so many friends around this time, you should be in good hands. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what happens, remember safety first. Now let's get some rest. Immersive storytelling, let's go. After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. There she is. The BB. She needs a hug. I literally cannot forget how depressing her story was. To be able to see the future and only the bad, tragedies. Like, she can only glimpse into the future and all she sees is tragedy. Like, she sees people's worst times. Like, the crux of the moment. Like, when someone gets hit by a car, or when someone gets robbed, or someone loses their job, or a relationship doesn't work out, like those kinds of things, which she can see, but she can never really stop, because it's that whole thing on Future Sight of just because you can see the future doesn't mean you can stop it. In fact, the more you try to act against it, the closer you are to bringing that future you foresaw to its fruition. Get something right quick. I will be back in like a minute. It's literally just getting up and grab something from like the other room. Alright, I'm back. I just brought applied a thing that should help keep my nose sort of cleared. It's been getting warmer where I'm at, so the seasonal allergies, the spring is like kicking in. And for those who don't know, spring and me have a very very toxic relationship. Battery sitting at 3%, so I will return if you're still alive when I get home. All good, Bacon. Do what you gotta do, stay safe, make sure you prioritize your safety first, and I will see you when you get back, most likely. Enjoy ZZC, Mr. Rick. Thank you, Bacon. Enjoy what you gotta do, and if you can't enjoy it, just make sure you get through it. Just try to get through it so you can do things you enjoy. I will see you later. All right, back to live dubbing because I'm a fake voice actor. I say I'm not a voice actor, but yet I sit here and I live dub things and I make it really funny. Maybe, hopefully. Good morning, Master Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. The Ballet Twins? Why are we going back to the Ballet Twins? My guy. Alright, Ballet Twins it is. I have too many places to go here. There's Hollow Zero. Actually, no, that's the Ballet Twins. Hollow. Let's see, I love how this is where we meet up for the Ballet Twins, and then we gotta cross the bridge to get over to that spot for the Ballet Twins.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh!
Does she know, chat? Is she finally figuring it out? I mean, we pulled her before. We pulled her earlier in the stream. So maybe she knows. Maybe she finally gets it.
It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
I lied. I lied, chat. I'm sorry. This was an unintentional lie. He's just dense. I mean, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person.
Yeah.
Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right.
I like to enjoy the thought that Hugo knows who we are exactly. He knows that we're Phaethon. But he never told that to Vivian, and that makes it so much funnier when he talks to her about Wise, because, you know, she'll probably bring up the comparisons between Wise and Phaethon, or Wise and Bella and Phaethon, and I'm like, I could see that. I would do that shit because it's so funny. It's so fun. Listen. Plus, it also helps the person who is working right beside the fucking idol to not freak out over the fact that the person they're working with is their idol, because it can get very weird and awkward, and it could affect performance. I'm just saying, it's smart to do it to save that for after. So, you know, big brain plays by Hugo.
Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
She doesn't know she's inviting Phaethon over to her house.
I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Does Phaethon really have merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
Quite the devoted one.
Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Yes, please do.
I'm really curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch! Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
It'd be really funny if you brought over Lycon. It's time for the man with the cuntiest walk of all time. And I say that, how do I say? Lovingly. Meanwhile, he was preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Same old routine. Oh, same old routine. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. When I say the cuntiest of walks, I mean the cuntiest of walks. Like the way he's got the hand in pocket, the one hand too. The slight sway of the shoulders. I don't know. Like, this man's got a stride. Don't get me wrong. And I would add, I'm genuinely confused. This man's just wearing, like, his suit jacket, right, on one side, but on the other side he has it off. He's got, like, he just lets it hang off his shoulder. Like, I can kind of do that with a lot of my jackets, where I just let it sit on my shoulder and do nothing else, and they relatively stay in place. It's not that hard. It just feels like one arm in, one arm out. Feels very weird. Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take them all in a bag, thank you. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. It's Lycon. There he is. Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. Get some emergency meds from the pharmacy. Oh, hello? Wait, hold on. Get phone. Get phone. Must know. I must know. Does that QR code work? If it just points to... No. Damn. That'd be really funny if it did. Okay, I can put my phone down now. RIP, no QR code. Emergency medications need restocking too. I guess I'll be sticking to the ones I'm used to. At this moment, a familiar figure appears once again. You know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. I mean, you got a point. Real as fuck. Okay. Alright, dude, just accept it. Just accept it. You're gonna be walking around with him all day. Yume! Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for jumping in to another ZZC live dub reading stream. Where I do the funny accents and voices and things, and maybe get a chuckle out of someone. Quite possibly myself. But I hope you had a good day, and you're having an even better evening and or night. Yes, the vampire guy. I was saying it before. Look, he has such a cunty walk. He has such a cunty stride. Like, just pulled. Oh shit! I gotta play Woo later. I'll be in VC later. Gotcha, dead is happening. I must pull Zanny. I must have. And then I forget. You have to pull her weapon too. I gotta check how many pulls I have. Oh god, I'm dreading now.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
The animations as cutscenes for new characters you pull. Okay.
If I was
Let's
stalking
go.
you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us.
Thinking about Woo.
I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
I see. This is the toxic Yowie.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
A guild for Phantom Thieves.
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
Bro, the way Lycon 180s off of that statement.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
The fact that we're bringing up the sword of Damocles, a very Earth-like reminder. I'm like, I forget I forget sometimes that this is just Earth, but like a really fucked up post-apocalyptic version of Earth. But we also have some of the most normal post-apocalyptic, like, it's just so normal.
Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair.
Hey, yo, I know, right?
So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced.
Toxic Yaoi.
Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
But goddamn. Hugo and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. Let's go! We got Ambi. Let's go! The squad is here.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Again? This is normal.
Do forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
Crazy. The toxic yaoi. I don't know if actually anyone's started writing toxic yaoi about Lycon and Hugo. I just think it's funny to think about, because someone probably has. I'm not sure how big of a market that would fetch, but at the same time, like, people are fucking really down bad for Lycon, so I could see it. Alright, other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems that Miss Ambi is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching through the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. And Doge, a vampire, and a vampire is apparently a popular combo. Okay, so my gut feeling was right. My gut feeling was right. And I've seen the funny jokes in memes, people like shipping Lycon and Wise, and it's fucking funny. If there are no further questions, let's begin now.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Vivian.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
Can we get Ambi? Back up, let's go.
Familiar than you, it seems.
Roxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
Vivian. It really is just the toxic yaoi.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Alright, time to show off the skills of a master
you
proxy.
really know this place like the back of your paw.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've done before. Okay.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
Oh, is she figuring it out?
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Could it be your Lord Phaethon?
No, me, never, never. I'm just a die-hard fan. Yes, I am.
Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
That's me. I'm Phaethon.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the opportunity to tell you.
Me, literally 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm Phaethon. No, you can't be. But I understand though. You must really like Phaethon. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, sure. We'll roll with that one.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon, I've been your biggest fan for years now. Goodness me. Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you, I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Sure, no problem.
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, alright?
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, Hugo knew. Hugo knew 100%. Hugo knew 110%. And he was hiding it just for kicks for this very moment.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
You know what? Real Ambi. Love you. Genuinely love the input. It's so good.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
What? No, it's the perfect space for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I know never went to it.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
There are more ethereals around. Please be careful, Lord Phaethon.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Okay, interesting. Another fight?
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Okay, hold on.
I'll bite your throat out.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food?
Oh,
Water?
Food, water, maybe? I don't know. I had to look away for a second.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Back down this way? Am I blind? No, it's just this way. No. Me interact with door, please. Thank you. We're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So we gotta cover 3 different places.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy. I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport. Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
Okay, it's all decided then.
Alright, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Anby. Love these two. So, if there are no other objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the leader. You enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't, Miss Enby. Lord Phaethon, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? I'm fine. Enby, can you two lovebirds stop fighting? Like, just kiss already. It's so funny. They're just gonna keep doing this. It's the toxic yaoi. As the proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Okay, Vivian, let's go.
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
Lord Phaethon, I'll cover the door for you. Don't worry, I'll take care of these ethereals. I'll not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaethon. Ah, fuck. I want to cry. Of how Emmy's just like, stop fighting, we get it, you're gay. You're gay for each other specifically, now hurry up.
Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true.
Vivian.
I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong, but why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
Apologies. I had to look away again for a second. That's one some attention. Final step. Is to operate this console. Just like in the movies. Bring down a leveler with a decisive pull. Great. No, nothing. Let's go meet up with the others now. Meanwhile, unlike on Hugo's side, them bickering the toxic yaoi.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
Damn. Lycon is silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him.
He has this traumatic past. Also, welcome back, Bacon. Thank you for the posture check. Much appreciated.
I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good.
War
of the loom on the battlefield. Let's jump back in. We're diving more into Hugo and his traumatic past. Also, him and Lycon being the toxic yaoi. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting.
And the darkness is filled with
You
such
love a good
temptation
toxic
that dropping
yaoi.
your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain.
The classic, you either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain statement.
But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight, to restrain him, to stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Okay. Back to the present. After about, of not so happy cooperation, Lycon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you, not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
It's no longer Himika's brew of coffee, so it's not gonna immediately kill us, but you know. After a while, teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna quickly just hit the BRB. Could totally use some snacks. I will leave this music though. And apologize, I returned. Doggo wanted some attention, so I'm here. I'm here now. They wanted to go outside, so I put her outside. I can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. We're perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaeton and I. Coming in first place is to be expected. Shouldn't last place treat everyone else? Alright, fair enough. Once we complete the mission, I'll treat the proxy to a meal. Since when did we agree to a raise? Everyone, the location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Is it the Ballet Twins?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay, then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaeton for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
In times like this, there is a simple statement. Sip, sip, sip. Nah, in reality, she's just fangirling really, really, really hard.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Vivian stumbles off with Lycon, as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaeton?
Hugo, you knew. Hugo, you knew. Don't even play, bro. Don't even play, you knew. I know this shit. I wrote this shit. I know how this is going to go. I'm like, yeah, he knew. 100% this man knew and was doing it because it's not saying anything to Vivian because it'd be funny. It'd be really funny getting to see this reaction. You had it figured out a while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
You asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena.
Oh? Always opening up, being vulnerable?
I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago.
We're getting into his trauma now.
Vivian really likes you, whether you're faith-in or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never under any circumstances would we take another human life. I stay true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
Okay. It's a bit flawed. It's a bit flawed. But there's a grain of truth to this. Unfortunately. I'm praying. I'm praying about the end of this, like, he gets put, he gets put in, like, a moral dilemma choice, where, like, he has to choose again. He gets put in a similar position where he can choose again. But we can at least nudge or influence him in the direction of not taking life as casually. Because the mentality he has now is a little too casual on the murder. Because yes, sometimes taking a life saves more lives. But there has to be a line, there has to be a limit. There has to be a certain circumstance, a certain scenario where you have to say, okay, maybe this one ain't worth it. You can't see that line yet. In all honesty, I can see where he's coming from. I don't fully agree with it, but I can see where he's coming from.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy.
And he knows he's playing it.
I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you.
I was gonna notice this before, but he also has heterochromia. So his right eye is blue, his left eye is red.
Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Yeah, this sort of makes sense for a character like Hugo. Because of his moral, and not his moral ambiguity, because he has a clear set of morals and he has a clear set of goals, right? And he has a clear set of, reasons why, who and who he wouldn't, but he also keeps that rule of, who he would and who he wouldn't kill relatively loose.
So he sees himself being this contradictory, you know, sort of existence, and he's like, you know what? Someone has to play the bad guy. In a world where the world is unfair, right? He considers himself their modern day Robin Hood, and I can see it, right? Like he's still doing not good acts, and he's willing to do these not so good acts sometimes, but he's doing it in service to a greater good. Even if no one would see it, even if no one would praise him or celebrate his deeds. He plays that sort of bad guy, or that anti-hero. He knows he's no hero. He knows he's no, you know, knight in shining armor. The tall ivory towers don't fit him. I like this dark undertone Hugo brings with him. It's really good. It's kind of a change up. It's kind of a change up. Okay. Time to focus back up.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them, and that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Counterpoint. The strongest Void Hunter exists. One shot. We need to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
There's the bit of a double cross where we now think, oh, well, obviously it had to be Hugo, because he was, you know, he was double cross, like, he was pulling up all the flags. He was raising all the flags for betrayal for double cross. No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that triple cross where he actually is playing Hartman.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
He followed us because of Hugo.
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Hugo takes one step forward and walks over to Hartman's side. Here's the triple cross.
Hugo, what do you mean?
Use
I
the
made
triple
a
cross.
deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
He's playing the bad guy. Literally, we had this conversation earlier. It's like the writing on the double cross and then the triple cross is right there. It's right there. He's playing the double agent. I'm waiting. Like on show. Like on show. Like on show. No. Let him cook. Let him cook.
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
The multi-cross, real. It's happening.
You're just too gullible, Vivian.
Hugo, you're lying now. You're lying to break your heart.
I also told you, everybody lies.
Like right now, you're lying.
To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
Like on? No. Hold up.
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo!
Hartman, you have no idea, bro. You have no idea, bro. Welcome back from ads. It's so funny getting to see this, because I'm like, I know it's happening. This is the first stage double cross, then the double cross, and it's all over. Hartman's getting all hyped. He's getting all, you know, like he's putting himself on that pedestal. He's like, I'm winning. I've won. He's already in that mindset of I won. And then from the shadows, Hugo with the fucking gun will execute him. And I know he'll execute. When I say execute, I mean properly kill Hartman.
I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside?
And considering that Hugo already knows that Hartman is running a illegal organ trafficking ring that is being fueled by a kidnapping ring that he also runs. This man has no redeeming qualities. He runs a bit, you know, a fallen family, and he knows that he's fighting to keep it afloat, but there's nothing he can do, and he's having to do these fucking dirty things to keep it afloat, and he doesn't bat an eye. He doesn't give a single shit. He's hurting as many people as possible in this process. And so in that way, he's opened himself up to Hugo, who sees himself as like a dark avenger. So he's setting himself up to be in the best position to later just off Hartman. Like fully off Hartman. Like, he is the mole from the inside. We're getting backstabbed now. The classic, to fool your enemies, you first have to fool your friends. This is it.
My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Good shit, Ampy.
Done.
God, I fucking love Ambi.
Right over. Off balance.
No, guy. Absolutely not. Peace.
Stay calm now.
They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them... Hold on. Shit. Can't let them have the sacrifice. Through the fissure. Let's go. This will be a quintessential chase again. Where do we jump up? There we go. I can see. Hardman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we?
I don't remember. There we go. There we
I
go.
imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment.
Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred.
Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
Here it is.
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give
Kairu, welcome in. How's it going? Are you winning? Honestly, yes. Considering I've called the majority of this little bit we're having right now, I'm like, okay. Hugo, our very, handsome vampire man with the cunty walk, the best cunty walk. He's playing the bad guy. He's raised all the flags of betrayal and then a set up secondary betrayal. It's hilarious because I fucking called it. And I'm getting to watch it all play out. Also, we did do polls earlier. I got Vivian, and I got her W engine twice on a single double poll, and it's fucking insane. I might make a clip out of it later, but at the same time, it's great. It's great.
My full name is Hugo Vlad Raven.
Let's go. Oh my fucking god.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins.
Oh my god.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
Yo.
Dear uncle.
Here we go. It's time for vengeance.
You have no claim to
But yes, Kaido, I hope everything is going good with you. I hope you had a great day. Having a great night. Thank you for coming.
You may have killed
my Nostradamus power is crazy.
But sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
Cooked.
This was all
Cooked.
fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right?
Uh-huh.
I actually fell for it.
No, Vivian. No, Vivian.
Don't do that again.
Yeah,
At
no.
least give us a heads up next time.
Not because here comes the triple, or sorry, the quadruple backstab. He's actually doing this for himself.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
Mm-hmm. Time for murder, like I called it.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands.
Yeah, there it is. There's the quadruple.
Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
He's engineered. I forgot to say, this entire stream has just been Toxic Yaoi. Toxic Lycon Hugo Yaoi. I forgot to mention this. And we're getting the apex of it right now. It's going to amount to another fight.
I'm sorry it has to be this way. But I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. You must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Here we go. This is where we come in. I don't think so. It's not too late for you to stop.
I don't agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example.
Bullshit. Your sauce weak.
All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Don't become the kind of person you hate. I understand your feelings, but don't be consumed by it.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one.
Yep.
With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Oh my god. It's time.
Beg for mercy.
No.
It's about time you kneel.
What?
Is that all? Out of my way.
All right. Nah, Hugo. Sorry, bro. Oh, hello? 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 Nah, it's just so fitting to have Andy beat his ass. Go, Lycon. Finish it.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
Of course, he goes right after us.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Faithin. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Faithin alone.
Nah.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
Alright, bro, you're committing real hard to this, and honestly, I can respect it, but this ain't you, bro.
What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious?
He's
Drop your
really
foolish facade.
He's really going in to like to cement the alright, I'm gonna turn all my friends against the act right here, right now. Brother.
I knew it.
Lycon, no. Trust the process. Trust the process.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Armin, don't think about it. Andy beat his ass.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
You know what? The process. Hold up. Let him cook.
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Never thought things would turn out like this.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I just didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Lord Faithin, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he's committed. He committed to that act so hard. It's okay. It's not your fault, Vivian. Something isn't right.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time, and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he
lives.
There's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
He's alive. Listen, Lycon, you didn't kill him. You did not kill him, I guarantee. Man was planning for this.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
Because you're right. You're right. Yeah, perhaps he's still alive.
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety. I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Where's the sacrifice core? Meanwhile, not far away stands a mysterious figure.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this.
It's the one lady that was assisting Detective Bringer, or Commissioner Bringer at that point. I'm waiting.
May the Creator guide us.
Yeah, sure, whatever. You weird fucking cultist. Wise with a pair of wings. Interesting.
Fear, suffering, despair, destruction. That's the future I see.
Okay, I can line up some things. Alright, we're good. I will admit, Hugo's boss theme, like, it jammed. It was such a jam. It was so good. After exiting the hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. But for some reason, she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? Alright, I have a funny voice again because I'm so good at it. I chose to do this. I'm smart. Lord Phaethon, I'm fine. Just a little distracted. Well, after what happened, you should get some rest for a few days. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he would have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. And to deliberately use you as a hostage. But I don't think he ever intended to harm you. When Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. That business with the sacrifice core. Maybe there's something deeper. More terrible. Secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but... Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful that would be. Damn. Also, the walking up steps animation. Clean. Clean. For the most part. Better than having feet either glide above the steps or in the steps. Alright, time to sleep. One bed. So much has happened. My head is a mess. I better get some rest first. Bury your tears with the air. Or with the past. Air. Season 1 epilogue. So that counts as the epilogue. Interesting. Because we have... Yeah, we have... You know... Wonderful Day in the Hollow, Missing Witness, Dead End Express, Emergency Pursuit, right? And this is where you get the thing at the end where Yabi goes fucking ham. You get the same kind of HSR wildfire moment, and I fucking cry. It was so good. And it really let in, or really opened the door to the rest of the story opening up, which we immediately got with the opening commission, Like a Rebirth. And it's really smart to use characters with tied like dark pasts to the city and like the power players to really sort of get back to like the root of everything, or like to try to start cutting a path for the audience to follow, you know, and start exploring the wider world around them, right? Because you have all of hold on, you have all the prologue, right? You get introduced to like 6th Street, to Inby and Billy. Then you roll into chapter 1 with the Cunning Hairs and Nekomata. Then you move on. I forgot what Emergency Rescue was. Oh, right, that was just helping out with some local stuff. Chapter 2, when we got to see Bellabog Industries. And then the interlude where we get introduced to Qingyi and Jiyuan. And then they get like this is where they intro where you don't get to. It's like now you know they exist and you know them, like you know they're around, but we're not gonna deal with them yet because we have Victoria housekeeping to help us, figure out some stuff first. Then we say fuck it, we're going to the Outback, we're going to Mad Max Wild West, and then you get a really sick boss fight with with some in the Tour d'Inferno. Shit was great. I'm off to bed, but have a great stream, Canadian. Thank you, Aravi. Oh, I'm also sorry that I didn't respond earlier to your message yesterday. I didn't respond at all, actually, but I was like super busy. I did see you were hanging out before. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'll try to jump in into VC whenever like I see you guys. just chilling and hanging out. I was super busy on the weekend. I didn't have really much of an opportunity. But please go get that good rest. You deserve it. That's all good, man. Just wanted to include you in some show games, but I get it. Trust. You just take care. All right, thank you, Aravi. I'll try to jump in next time. You know, see whenever that is. But yes, please go get that good rest. You deserve it. Hugo's inner demon. I knew it. I knew it. I wrote this. Rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Is Vivian around, or she's just... I think this is honestly a good spot to stop. Just before we get into anything. Oh, right, hats are playing. Great! So smart. Actually, you know what? We could do some outing stuff with characters first, because we're at a point where we can do that again. Season 1 epilogue. Sacrifice score, Bringer's notebook, and fancy collectible. Nathan's database. Thugs. Lumberjack. Special. Abyssal Enforcer. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Hello? The leader of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate, Mockingbird, is not only a master of disguise and deception, but also wields an unpredictable combat style that keeps foes on edge. His colossal scythe appears to exist solely for the purpose of harvesting the injustices of the world. The suitcase he carried with him was even more mysterious, concealing the clever tools and deadly weapons needed for for his crimes, making every one of his actions filled with uncertainty and danger. Even among ionized enemies renowned for their strange and uncanny qualities, ionized doppelgangers are exceptionally unique. These entities can coat their bodies with a layer of special active ether ions, enabling them to accurately replicate their target's form, often to a degree that makes it hard to tell the difference. Both in detail and texture, it is almost impossible to tell them apart from the original. Even more challenging is their ability to mimic the powerful and intimidating combat techniques of their targets. No one knows where they obtain the information about the subjects they mimic. Some rumors suggest they can read minds, picking out the most suitable challengers from their opponent's memories, and then attack them in that form. Nonsense. If it could really read my deepest fears, it would turn into a fierce middle-aged woman wielding a clothes hanger. That's right, I'm most afraid of my mom. Internet forum complaint from a Hollow Raider. Although that stance is fucking terrifying. Like, hold on. Jane Doe, and then ionized Jane Doe is terrifying. Like, the ionized doppelgangers versions always look more terrifying. Energized Hans, Golden Bamboo, Platinum Bamboo, Security Operative. Okay. Alright, buddy. You know what? Good on you. Do you, bro. What do you mean special? Hello? Where? Ooh. I know he's there, yes. Come on, I don't need to. I think it's broke. Yeah, hold on. No. There we go. Astra, Evelyn, Trigger, select. I also intended to invite Evelyn. So let me just... Impressions of Trigger. Well-mannered, gentle, perceptive, and dependable. These are the qualities that best sum up the first impression Trigger leaves on people. It is recommended to complete Trigger's ancient story out of sight before progressing with the invitation content, as it enhances the storyline experience. Proceed with the invite. Okay, I will wait then. Maybe Evelyn. Let's go with that knock knock. Knock knock. You still remember who I am? Hmm? I saved your number. How could I not know who you are? I'm not the type to just delete contacts. Or did you delete mine? No way. I'm just joking around. Gotcha. I've been super busy with work. Wanted to meet up and chat for real. I just felt like we could hang out anytime if it's you. Sorry I kept putting it off. Till now. Sorry about that. I'm not mad. I'm the same. It's the same for me too. Sometimes I ignore the important people for the little stuff. Totally get it, Evelyn. Awesome. So, where do you want to go? Lumina Galleria? How about Lumina Galleria? Shopping? I don't actually need anything. But if you want to shop, I'm down. Some stores are kind of overpriced, and some designs are just meh. But it could be, but it's been a while since I walked around, so it could be fun. I'll wait for you at Lumina Square, Metro Station. Quality time? Oh, well, shit. Meet up with Evelyn at the Metro entrance at Lumina Square. You're here. Honestly, I have no idea what to buy. You don't really need a purpose to be at the mall. Window shopping? That's not what I'd usually do. But since I'm out with you, we don't need to do what I'm comfortable with. What's over there first? Sometimes, occasionally, I feel like running a red light. Why am I telling you this? Forget it. Interesting. Hold on. This is us. Let's check every store from top to bottom. Or we can start from the bottom. Even though shopping isn't a mission, it feels like a waste to take a cursory glance now that we're finally... Even though shopping isn't a mission, it feels like a waste to take a cursory glance now that we finally get to hang out. Plus, your time is precious. You shouldn't waste it. Walking around the mall with Evelyn, we hit every single store from top to bottom. My hands are sore from carrying all the shopping bags. Quite the haul. We ended up checking out every store. Yeah, but I didn't have anything in mind. But these looked useful, so I just grabbed them. These dresses should look great on stage. I bet Astra would love them. We agreed you get something for yourself. If it's something Astra likes, I usually would like it too. I know it sounds like I'm dodging the points, but now that I bought them, I can't return them all, can I? I didn't come out with you to work today. So you're saying I have to buy something for myself for it to count as hanging out. If I have to get something for myself,
Okay, since it's your request, I'll try my hardest to pick out something. Going on the wall with Evelyn again, this time from bottom to top. Finally, at a jewelry pop-up, she picks out a moth specimen. It's so pretty. You like moths? Yeah, most like butterflies, but I always find moths more charming. Butterflies get so much praise. Everyone thinks they're colorful and eye-catching. Moths, on the other hand, are different. They like to be out at night, chasing after the light, even if it means getting burned. They might not be as flashy, but moths have this loneliness and determination that words cannot convey. I feel like maybe I'm a bit like them. Moth patterns are actually more unique. So, you like them too? That's pretty rare. This moth called Lunalux seraphilum. This moth is called Lunalux seraphilum. The silk cocoons they make have this cool moonlit glow. Imagine using their cocoons to make silk. It'd probably be gorgeous. But they're becoming increasingly endangered. The current priority is ensuring that their population grows. Oh, your hair accessory is a species of moth too. Yeah, you noticed. Guess I've always liked it. I got this accessory for a mission, and I thought it was very special. I've been wearing it ever since. My interest in Lunalux seraphilum started after that. Thank you for today, manager. It's not every day you find something that's really yours. And it feels pretty special. Thank you for taking me to it. Oh, I guess it's time to exit quality time. Well, we could just walk around for a little bit. When they added this feature, it's just like, okay, so you really just go on dates. You really just do go on dates with characters. And they will have an affection meter, which will go down or up. I'm also just a sucker for the way characters will sometimes wear their coats just like that, like Evelyn does. Because I can kind of do it too. I say kinda, I can. Kind of a waste to just exit. Let's see what else triggers the memory. Or like trigger something.
Phew. Maybe I should close my stall early tonight.
20
There's
polychrome.
a concert I'd like to attend. Leaving already?
A concert, eh?
Keep me posted about
Astra?
any great eats or fun activities you happen to find.
All I'm saying, Astra? Maybe? Yeah. What? Easy Studio, HIA. I wonder if anything else will trigger any sort of memories from Evelyn or like moments. I'm not too particularly sure. Maybe the drink shop here? I'm not the most well versed. No? Huh. Alright, hold on. When in doubt, noodle shop. Noodle shop. Alright, general shop? No? Ooh. Alright, well. That's fine. We love spending quality time with Evelyn Chevalier. That's what we got it. Compendium. Achievements. Here lies fate. Complete Bury Your Tears with the Past A in Faith and Story.
that we did finish. So I guess next time we'll be into chapter, or to part B of that story. Why? And then there's Vivian. I'm still going to keep either Yanagi or maybe put Trigger up as my icon. The new Eriduce City Fund. Or some would say, the Battle Pass. There you go. Upan. Alright. That is most likely where I'm going to leave it today. Go off and find someone to raid real quick, but first, thank you all for coming. I hope you had a great time, and, you know, much of a good time as I had, because I fucking love playing ZZZ. The story is honestly really fucking enthralling. Like, I really enjoyed getting to sit there and predict how Hugo was going to act, like, almost move for move. I say almost. I didn't get everything, you know, like right away. But they laid it out pretty easily to read, I think. I'm not sure how easy it was, but getting to see it and call it was hilarious. Bacon, thanks for stream, was fun. Thank you, Bacon, for, you know, just chilling and listening to me yap and doing funny things. I hope that was at least entertaining enough to maybe be put on in the background. That's all I hope for. Let me see who's up. Ooh, Lachlan. Maybe we go raid the Lachlan. Lachlan Star Eyes. Gordon is playing Pokemon Scarlet, Violet. Dakota, Mario, and Luigi. Chambi, talk shows and podcasts. Side J Kagami playing Subnautica. Interesting. I think we're gonna go raid into Lachlan. It's been a hot minute, and I kind of want to raid into him. That being said, I hope that no matter what time zone you are in, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, that you are having a good one, you've been having a good one, and you continue to have a good one. Remember that no matter where you go, you are always a representative of the squadron, so always be on your best behavior. That being said, I have to really quickly make shoot a message to somebody, see what we're going to be doing for sure tomorrow, because I have been invited to do something and I want to check back. But otherwise, nothing too crazy, nothing too strange at all. If the other thing goes through, then I will make that post technically later today if you're EST, otherwise tomorrow. It'll be on Tuesday. It'll be like a change of plan tweet, or if not, we will be doing Arc Nights with Ken, so stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout always. As per usual, you can stay up to date with me on most of my socials, which are linked below if you scroll down a little bit, both Twitter and Blue Sky. I've been trying to get back into using Blue Sky more often, but go ahead and follow that anyways. But be sure to also go follow the Twitter side, just so you can catch me more regularly. Otherwise, that is it. Let's go get our raid set up for Lachlan Star Eyes. A very funny guy. A man I like to call a friend. Man's pun game is on fucking point every night, and it's insane. What's he playing right now? Player Obscure Expedition. Interesting. Alright. Yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is your ace mercenary mecha pilot Commander McCanadia signing off. Have a good one and a good night.